Welcome, everybody. This is Life on Shuffle, December the 16th. That's a Monday. 9 days till Christmas, I think. Christmas is a week from Wednesday. We are videoing on YouTube, as you'll be able to see. This is our second time doing that. So we'll wave to the camera because Kayla wanted to say hello to the YouTube people. So, yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on YouTube, so we're excited about video. We're going to try that again. Our house is in shambles. Because we are Christmasing along, so we are shuffling, Life on Shuffle. You can text us, 502-709-8778, 502-709-8778. You can text us. You can find us on YouTube at Life on Shuffle Pod. You can find us on Facebook at Life on Shuffle. You can find us on TikTok at Life on Shuffle Pod. As a matter of fact, we're hopefully hooking up with somebody on TikTok from Florida who might come on the show and talk with us.
I'd like to know where they're from.
Florida.
Where?
Florida.
You don't even know where.
I don't.
Maybe Tampa.
They're a creator person on TikTok that has a lot of followers, and we'd like to get them on here. So we'll be doing that stuff. What?
Okay.
All right, so my beautiful wife, Kayla's here. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Seem like you have a bad attitude.
It's been quite a Monday.
Really?
I'm just joking.
Worked hard today? One present wrapped?
I did other things.
Like what?
I just wanted to say, just as if I had been working, I wanted to act like it was a bad Monday, but it really wasn't.
No. You just sat around here.
I did not. I've been going since 7 a.m.
What'd you do?
I took Maddie to school.
Hold on.
Got her there by 7:23.
That's a record.
That's a record.
Yep. What'd she do for like 20 minutes in school?
I can't tell you.
Oh. Is it a secret?
Confidential.
Oh.
I'm just
It's definitely not confidential. She wasn't studying for no test, I can tell you that. So what happened to wrapping? As you can see, our place is blown up here with all this crap.
I got busy.
Doing what?
Okay, well, I got I took Maddie to school, then I took my mom to work, and then I came back, and then I went and got my allergy shots, and then I went and got the pool or the spa water tested, and then I had to put a bunch of chemicals in it, and that took about half the day.
Did everything you could not to wrap presents.
No, it really did. You had to do them so many minutes apart. I was doing a timer, and I was dealing with that. And then after that, the person came to do my phone.
Oh. Got a new phone?
After that, everything was...
So tell us why you had to get a new phone.
I dropped mine in the toilet.
Oh. I mean, like what?
I don't
trying to use the bidet?
No. I don't know what happened. I was just in the bathroom and it just fell.
Yep. Tina joins us. My mom Tina's back. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Long day for you?
Very long day.
It's open enrollment.
It is open enrollment.
And so everybody waits till December 16th to enroll.
They're making all the changes. They want to make people get divorced, and then they get married, and then they have kids. And
so they make all the changes, and they can change all their enrollment
they can change
things.
all their stuff. So.
And we wait till the last couple weeks of year to do that.
Yep.
We've had all this coming, and we knew it was coming.
Yeah.
You know, the company I work for, we do that in like March.
Well, you know.
Oh, well.
I'm just saying.
It's been busy, but I'm okay. I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. That's always...
It's always fun when, agents don't fill out the forms right. And
they might be listening to this show.
And you tell people the initial here and the initial, 3 lines up. That's a true statement. They did it 3 times. Even drew them a line and said, please initial here.
Really?
Yep.
Still couldn't.
And they still couldn't get it. They had initials going all over the one sheet of paper.
It happens. Oh, yeah, no, you never know.
It was funny.
It might be tough. Is all your Christmas shopping done?
Yes.
Yep. All it's wrapped?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
I'm waiting on Amazon to come in.
We have a dog that wants in. Chance wants to come in the house. Amazon? So you're waiting on Amazon?
Yes.
Oh, that could be trouble.
No, it'll be all right.
You only got 9 days.
Oh, well.
Maddie didn't let her dog in. So, yeah, 9 days is all you got left for Christmas. Christmas is coming. I think we do have a Christmas joke, so we'll definitely be telling that, sent in by the one Davey Roman. I really appreciate that guy. So we'll have a definite joke from that guy. So we got to go through our days. And then we have a couple other topics we're going to need to talk about because there's a lot of things going on. We weren't on here last few days, but we'll run back to Sunday.
I have one, too.
What's that?
Something to ask the audience.
Ask the audience. Okay. Yesterday was National Wear Your Pearls Day. Does anybody still wear pearls?
Oh, it's funny because I watched that movie last night, The Notebook, and she was wearing pearls, and I was talking about how good women look in pearls.
Yeah. Yep. It's all right.
I have pearls from Hawaii.
Yeah. Then yesterday was National Cupcake Day. Does anybody like cupcakes?
I do.
You know
Yep.
about wearing your pearls. We could go there, but we won't.
Easy now. Family show.
What?
I don't.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know about that.
Good Lord, woman.
Wearing your
gonna start
pearls?
with- You're gonna start with that?
Whatever it takes.
Oh my war. She's
Oh my
fired.
wart.
She is
Oh my
fired.
wart. Is that what you? Today, being Monday, was National Chocolate Covered Anything Day.
You got something to add to that, Nick?
Yeah. Do you cover your pearls with chocolate?
What are we covering in chocolate?
Yeah. What do we cover in chocolate?
Chocolate pearls. I say no more.
Uh-oh.
Ah.
She likes the chocolate.
So what do we like to cover? Chocolate. Chocolate covered pretzels.
Oh, those are the best.
Chocolate covered peanuts.
Cherries.
Jay's going to
Berries.
make some chocolate-covered pretzels this year.
I am.
You need to get
And then
your
I'm making
pretzels.
some Kentucky bourbon balls.
But you know the best ones you got was Moose Candy downtown Louisville.
Yes, we talked about that on the show, and I couldn't figure out the name.
Well,
But they had the best. Do they? Are they still around?
I
Oh, is
think
that
so.
who it was?
Yep.
The big one?
Mooths.
No, it's actually a little candy store.
No, but
No,
I mean,
but
they
the
had
pretzel
big
was
but,
bigger.
oh yeah, the pretzels are big.
Those were so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we got to get some Mooths. There's no doubt about
Where
that.
did
And I don't know why this is, but Barbie and Barney Backlash Day is today. Don't know why that's a thing.
What is that even about?
I have no idea. National Say It Now Day. Whatever that means.
I feel like that was a toy.
Say it now. This has a cup and some roses. I don't
No
know what that
clue.
is. I don't either.
That wasn't what I was thinking.
National Maple Syrup Day.
We had syrup today.
We did have syrup today. We made some.
We didn't.
What was that stuff?
Jay did.
French toast.
Jay made big old fat French toast
Big old
for,
fat
for
French
dinner, and it was so good.
Yeah, French toast and bacon.
Yeah.
It was real
Some
good.
sausage.
Mm-hmm.
Kayla,
I
who are
didn't like the sausage.
who were the Wright brothers? Today is National Wright Brothers Day.
Listen,
I know
you
who that
already
is.
know I don't know.
Well, we're asking you. Take a stab at it. Who do you think the Wright brothers are?
Well, they weren't wrong.
That could be true.
I don't know who they are.
Take a guess.
I don't know.
Just guess. What do
The
you think the Wright brothers did?
They have
Wait
a
minute,
museum.
Wait a minute.
They do have a museum.
Is that the people who made Monopoly?
It is not the people who made Monopoly. The Wright brothers were who?
There's a museum in Ohio.
Yeah. Orville Wright and Wilbur. Was it Wilbur?
Yep.
What did they do?
They flew the first plane.
Oh, well, that's better than
Then
making
than
Monopoly.
Mr. Monopoly.
Maybe.
So you thought it was
Monopoly
Monopoly.
probably has made more money.
I saw that today. I thought, I'm going to ask her and just see where that goes.
You know I don't know.
Because I knew you didn't know.
I don't know trivia.
Yeah, they were
I like to play trivia.
Discover Flight, Orville and Wilbur Wright.
Did they die?
Well,
Fly?
no.
Not
Oh.
flight,
Not in flight?
but they did pass away probably.
That was the first time someone got off the. They were the
Off
first
the
people to
ground?
get off the ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So they're not named Michael
I thought
Jordan.
it was a woman.
What?
What?
The first person to fly.
You talking about
Thought it was
Amelia
a woman.
Earhart?
Maybe.
She wasn't. No, she didn't create the plane.
What'd she do?
She tried to fly around the world.
Is that what she was doing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know these
Let me ask
people.
you this.
Didn't work though for her.
Let me ask you this. Now that we're talking about flights, if I took an airplane and I had unlimited amount of fuel,
Yeah.
and I took off and hovered, will the Earth spin around me?
Obviously.
That's a good question. Go up 1,000 feet in the air.
Yes.
Will the Earth continue to spin and I just sit there?
I would think so.
I don't think so. I think I go with the
You
Earth.
think the Earth is just...
We need a science
Stop.
person. I would like to know how that. No, not the Earth doesn't stop. But I
What
thought
are
maybe
you
you'd go
asking
with
here?
it. I'm just saying, if I'm hovering above the ground, will the ground continue to move because the Earth is spinning? No, that's a good question. It's the question of the day.
Well, you need to ask somebody smarter than me.
No kidding. Because you thought that Orville Wright created Monopoly.
Hey, who created Monopoly then?
I don't know.
I feel like the side of that box says
Parker
something
Brothers
about
or something, wasn't
some
it?
kind of
Wasn't
brothers.
Parker.
Wasn't Parker Brothers?
I don't think so.
Milton Bradley?
Milton Bradley.
You think it was Milton?
I don't know. Did he do?
There was some
Monopoly?
brothers.
Milton Bradley's not a brother. I don't know who created Monopoly. I have no idea. Who
Whoever
created
they
Monopoly.
they were genius.
Well, you know what Nana will do.
Well, you jumped off here. So is your Christmas shopping done or are you still waiting? You got more to do?
I got more to do.
How much more could you... Have you seen the room we're sitting in? I mean, how much more could
No.
you possibly want?
Hear me out. This is all in piles of each person that it belongs to. It's bagged.
I noticed yours is pretty big. Your pile's got more than
You
anybody
did
got.
that. That's not me. You did that.
Well, Kayla's right.
Who's she? What's she
you.
right about?
Kind of right, but she's not right. The monopoly belongs to Parker Brothers,
Brothers.
but
Brothers.
that's not who invented it.
I was close.
Charles Darrow of Germantown, Pennsylvania, created it during the Great Depression.
He sold it to them.
Yes, and then sold it to Parker
And then
Brothers.
the brothers
Interesting.
from another mother.
Okay, so you knew the
There was some brothers,
No, the brothers didn't create it though.
but I was close.
You're wrong.
I was really close.
You're wrong.
She's pretty good, actually.
So these gifts are all stacked in piles of
Yep.
who they belong to.
Yep.
Which pile's mine?
Yours is here.
Because
Yeah.
I'll peek.
You better not. I
I
done had
will.
to hide one because you came here and I didn't know you was coming. Jay didn't tell me.
When did you hide it?
I hid it when you got here. I had to hide it quick.
She hid it in your car, and then when you're ready to go out to your car, she's gonna bring it back in.
I probably wouldn't have even realized it was mine.
I know, but you got a stack around here somewhere.
Okay.
It's
All right, so what a really cool gift we got. I wanted to talk a little bit about because I really want to give this thing a shout out for whoever's listening that truly cares. If you don't buy anything else this year, you need to buy a LifeVac. Now, what's a LifeVac?
very good
Are you
idea.
saying life?
LifeVac, like a LifeVac.
LifeVac.
Life vac. Okay.
LifeVac.
LifeVac.
And it's around, or we have one around here somewhere
me to
because
get
we
it?
have one. Huh?
You want me to get it?
If you can find it, maybe
on
we
top
can
of the
show the video.
fridge.
Huh?
It's on top of the fridge.
Yeah, you can get this thing. But what a LifeVac is, and it happened right here in Indiana, which inspired us to.
Is that where it happened?
Yeah, Scottsburg. I'm pretty sure it was Scottsburg.
I don't know where it was.
And so this LifeVac thing, and I really want to push this because people need to know this thing's out there. It's not that expensive. $60 can buy you one. So this thing, what it'll do is it's for people that are choking. Okay? You had a young man, I think it was a young man, probably 2 years old, and he was in Scottsburg, Indiana. He was 2 years old, and I think he was choking on a piece, quite the combination though. He was choking on a piece of chocolate and a piece of a Christmas ornament, and he was totally, airway blocked.
Wow.
And they called the police or the fire, obviously, to get somebody to help. The police officer arrived on scene. The parents met the police officer at the driveway with a lifeless child, 2 years old, and they had just put these LifeVacs in these police officers' cars, and he pulled his LifeVac out, and it acts like, for lack of a better
Like a vacuum
term,
cleaner.
like a vacuum or a plunger
Yeah.
that sits across the face, and they give it a push, and it sucks out whatever's trapped in the person's throat
That's cool.
to get it out. And
Save that kid.
and it saved the kid's life. And the doctors and everybody said that if that LifeVac wasn't there, it's like an AED. If that LifeVac wasn't there, the young man would have died.
Yep.
And we read that laying in bed one night, right?
Yep.
Bought two
We did.
right there on the spot. We have one for our house, and then we're going to give one to somebody else that we know of. But these are things, folks, $60. Find them, LifeVac. Put these things in your homes. They can work on children. They can work on adults. They can work on elderly. All these things. They were starting to talk about them back when I was in EMS many years ago. We just hadn't seen them yet. But these things are becoming a hot commodity. And again, that little young man is alive tonight because of the LifeVac that police officer have. We have one in our home now. Get them in your homes. Learn how to use them. There's a little drawing and diagram on there to definitely help you. But,
You can even use it on yourself if you have to.
probably could.
And the best part is, if you have to use it in an emergency, LifeVac will send you a new one for free. They'll replace it.
Yep. So if you use it in an emergency, they'll send you a new one for free, so you always have one on hand. And I think of all the things right now, that's probably a really, really cool thing that's going right now for the medical world. So
Yeah.
I wanted to really plug that thing tonight because I was sitting here thinking about it. I'm like, we got that thing in the mail. Buy you a LifeVac, have one, put it in your car, put it in your house, whatever. I know a lot of new folks out there have kids and things, or new mamas and stuff. They're always wondering, scared to death, what their little toddler's going to get a hold of. Having these gives you a little bit
I
of.
had that when Jaden swallowed that quarter.
He swallowed a quarter?
Yeah.
Tell us that story.
When we lived in Palmyra. I don't know what happened. He was little. There was a quarter in the floor. I don't know. All I know is he was choking and I couldn't get out whatever it was.
How'd we get it out?
I did a finger sweep, Finally.
Pulled it out of there.
Yeah, it took me a second to figure out he was choking because he was just walking around the living room playing. And then the next thing you know, he's choking. But he had a quarter in his throat.
Wow. So, yeah, so you never know what these kids are going to eat or chew on. LifeVac.net is where you can find it. They claim on their website over 3,000 lives have been saved because of this thing. Get it in your home and all that stuff. So, I mean, again,
I
I
got
think
lucky
that's really
that
cool.
night. I really did because you were at work.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't even remember that.
Well, you weren't there.
Well, I know it wasn't there, but I don't even remember that either.
That's crazy.
But, yeah, it looks like a little plunger. And get you a LifeVac. I really think that's really, really good. We put up a poll. I want to talk about our poll. I know Nana's got a topic, but let's go to our poll for a minute.
Oh, no, it's not a big deal. What I got.
Wait,
So-
what? What food is best cold?
Yeah, we're going to go over the results.
Well, I got some news for you.
No, you don't.
I do.
Well, how you get news for me?
I've been to Taco Bell twice this week.
And gotten cold food twice?
No,
'Cause
it's
it's
been
terrible?
piping hot.
I don't believe that.
Piping hot.
I don't believe that in any way, shape, or form.
And I let it get cold today. And I put it in the microwave and it was
No. You don't get to put it in the
it was
microwave.
still just as good.
You have to eat it cold.
No, I didn't.
So you could pick from McDonald's, Taco Bell, Arby's, or White Castle. You've gone to the drive-thru. You've gotten it out the window. You've left the drive-thru. And when you take a bite of it, it's cold.
What?
You can't go back, and you have to eat it. And if you had to pick from one of
I
those
didn't
four,
vote on that, but I would vote Taco Bell.
okay, well, it's still available, so I'll give a vote to Taco
Anything
Bell for
without
you.
a bun.
So those are the McDonald's, Taco Bell, Arby's, or White Castle, and you have to eat it cold. What are you picking? Did you vote?
I did vote.
What'd you vote for?
I voted White Castle.
I figured. White Castle, but Arby's won.
I don't even like White Castle right now.
Oh, I do. I'm back at it. They're
Are you?
getting better. Yeah.
Okay.
We had over 30 votes. 18 votes went to Arby's. A lot of people took to Arby's. Second place was White Castle. Taco Bell was third. McDonald's was a distant fourth.
Anything with a bun, not good. Cold.
So
No, I can eat cold White Castles all day. I have.
Those buns are hard and stale. Not the White Castle.
No, the
Those
White
are
Castles
okay.
aren't.
that's what our poll was of cold
like it.
food, and that's what won that. I
Well, if
wanted
you
to talk
think
about
about it, though, Arby's roast beef, a lot of people eat cold roast beef. That's not uncommon to have roast beef sandwiches.
That makes me cringe.
Why? You can get it right out of the deli.
I know, but I don't eat deli roast beef.
Do you put horseradish on it?
No, I'll eat the whole sandwich for the Arby's sauce.
That's because it's full of sugar.
I just like the Arby's sauce.
Do you like an Arby's sandwich?
I love Arby's.
Yeah.
Is it for the sauce?
No, but I can tell you, because this is dating my age, it was one of my brother's first jobs. One of them. He had several when he was a teenager. I wish you all
Uncle
could-
Terry worked at Arby's?
He did.
So did I.
on
See,
Preston
two
High.
smartest people in the whole family.
He would agree with you, wouldn't he?
100%.
I wish you could see the Arby's sandwich back then.
Oh, I know the regular was probably the size of the Big
It
Montana.
was no process, though. It was truly shaved roast beef, just piled high on a bun.
Yeah.
Now
It's not good.
no, it's processed,
It's not good.
but it was not when Terry worked there.
Hopefully RFK will change that,
Maybe.
right, with this new administration that's rolling in.
I don't know.
What do you think of these drones? Do you think these drones are real?
I think, yes, the drones are real, and I think the government knows what they are.
Do you even know what we're talking about?
I don't.
I didn't think you did.
Well, I think they're the size of a bus. Are they some of them as big as a bus?
And they're just flying over New York, New Jersey.
New
There's
Jersey.
What are they?
Washington. They're
What
drones.
are they looking for?
They're
Nobody will
flying
tell
over-
us.
No, they won't tell us. They're flying over like a lot of the our military stuff.
You didn't know this?
No,
They're showing them.
I haven't watched the news.
There's
in
drones
a few-
everywhere.
Several days.
Yeah.
They said they've seen them in Kentucky. They're just drones flying everywhere.
But they know. They know what they are.
So you think it's all a big hiding thing?
I want to get it out there so people will shoot one down.
I think people have tried.
They're too high up.
I don't know. Well, maybe they're not a good shot. That's why they're not in the military.
Well, if we had the Wright brothers, we could get up.
Oh, we could get up there with Orville and Wilbur.
But they are saying when a helicopter goes up, they go dark.
It's strange.
They can't. Yeah.
It's very strange.
Oh, the government knows what they are.
I think that's what Trump said today, that like he knows what they know what they are, but they're not telling.
They're not telling us.
You think he would kind of like get up in there and find out?
Who?
Trump.
He ain't in there
He's
yet.
Well,
he's
what
running
they
the
are.
country. Let's get it
No,
straight.
he's
He
not
already
running
knows
it.
what
Oh,
they
he's
are.
done been everywhere shaking. I mean, people are shaking in their boots right now for that guy is about to take in.
I love it.
Well, first of all,
But he don't
he
have
just
access.
said he already knows what they are.
He didn't say that. He said the government
He
knows.
said that. Oh well.
He said the
But
government.
the government does know what they are.
It's very strange.
They're just not telling us.
It's very strange.
But it could be our own government
It could be.
doing
You know,
this for a
I just
reason.
wonder if
They're
it's
probably trying to.
Sabotage.
They're trying to find all the employees who are working from home
make sure they're not out,
out
doing
on their
something
pool
bad.
decks.
Yeah, yeah. Work from home people out playing by the pool. They're catching them.
Have you seen the video where the guy's laying in the bathtub with his laptop up there? The
No.
government worker. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
He actually put it on YouTube. He's he's in the bathtub, big bubbles, and he's got his laptop up there bragging that that's what he's doing.
Well,
Not for long, buddy.
That's your money,
Not for-
honey.
not
yeah,
for
but what
long.
some consultant,
That's
but
your
what
money.
some consultants would say in that situation is, if he has a scorecard, he has expectations, and he's meeting all those expectations. What does it matter where he does it from?
There's no expectations though.
How do you know that?
Obviously, it's just your money being thrown away.
You don't know. I mean, he might be sitting there making big deals.
I think our money's thrown away in offices or whether they're at home.
Same thing with husbands'
It's
money.
the same money.
Husbands' monies are thrown away every day too. I'm just kidding.
It's the
that's
same
not always,
money.
That's funny though.
They ain't working any harder in the office than they are at home.
All right, what you got?
They're all just sitting around.
Are you talking about the question?
Yeah, what's your question?
And y'all may have already asked this on your
502-709-8778.
Thinking about your life of Christmases, not just you, but anybody, if you had to only pick one gift, what was your best gift ever for Christmas? I don't know.
I know my answer.
Right off the bat like
I do.
that?
100%.
I know mine too. Right off the bat.
The guy on Santa Claus would say the Oscar Mayer weenie whistle.
But anyway,
Best gift.
I know what mine was.
ever. I mean, your whole lifetime, what gift stands out for Christmas more than any gift you got?
Yeah, I know exactly what mine is. Do you know what yours is? Do you remember what you got last year?
I remember my best gift.
I remember that I got really excited about a karaoke machine when I was younger.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Care to
Yeah.
care to give us a
No, but I won't sing it to you, but back in the day, I would sing for Daddy and Charlie, and they made me think I was so good. God love
thought
them.
you were the next
They made me sing Delta
Reba
Dawn.
McEntire. Tanya Tucker. Was that Delta Dawn?
No.
Yes, Tanya
Was
Tucker
it?
did.
I don't know who
Yeah.
did it, but I know Charlie
Tanya
wanted me to
Tucker.
sing it. I didn't even know the words.
Tanya
She's
Tucker.
actually my favorite female vocalist in country music.
She's better than everybody else.
Yeah, because when she sings, guess what? You know,
That's
Tanya.
her.
I love that song she's got out. That "Bring My Flowers Now."
She can sing anything, and I feel like Trisha Yearwood can sing anything.
Boy, yes, and so can Faith Hill.
Oh, I don't
You
know.
don't like Faith?
I'm not a big fan.
I like Faith.
Why?
And the Christmas
Just I'm
music.
not a fan.
A Faith Hill. She has a cooking show.
She did that Little Drummer
Oh.
Boy, and she knocked it out of the park. It's great. Anyway,
I think Ronnie Dunn is one of the best singers
Yeah.
ever.
he is.
Yeah.
He's
I mean,
really
he's
good.
just got.
Voice.
Just the best voice ever.
Yeah.
Between him, Travis Tritt's another one.
Yep.
Really good voice.
A good voice is when they came on, and no matter what song they're singing,
You knew it was them.
you know it's them. And you'd be surprised at the people that I can name right now that are popular that people wouldn't know.
Probably true. Probably true.
So, what was your all's gift? You didn't say.
Mine was a blue bicycle.
A blue bicycle.
How old were you? Do you remember?
Probably 10. My first bike was a little red one with the training wheels, but this was the one that got the banana seat and the
Have the streamers coming off the
and
thing.
streamers, the big bars. What do you
Yeah.
call those?
What do they call those things?
Remember we didn't have the regular bars.
No, like
Islands.
not suicide handles. Maybe suicide handles or something
What
like
was
that.
the monkey
I
bars?
don't know.
Maybe.
No, I don't
Now,
know.
what was the little things you could put on your tires in the rim, and as the wheel, what?
How did it go?
We had all those fun things on the bikes. Me and Teresa did.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what was yours?
I was here. I think it was here, and I got some type of. It was stupid. Not stupid. I really, really liked it. It was an airport, and it was like for my Hot Wheels,
Yeah.
and I could fly planes on it. But it had a light up control tower, and the runway lit up.
Yeah.
And I would turn all the lights off in my room, and the runway would light up, and we could have war and all kind. You know, it was all these things.
That's pretty cool.
Probably back in the years of Desert Storm when wars were happening, but
You really
It was
got
an
into
airport.
Desert Storm when you were little because we went down and met, what's his name? Storm and Norman.
Stormin' Norman.
Mhm.
Norman Gorbachev, or that wasn't him.
Do you know I was a big Hot Wheels kid?
I loved Hot Wheels.
I did too.
Loved
I had the
Hot Wheel
car
mats, all the things.
Wash. I did too. I had
Yes.
the car wash.
Yep, that had the little sponges on the side.
Hmm.
Yep.
And the parking garage. I wonder if we pulled yours out if we would
Trudy Boturney.
enjoy.
A group message. We ought to just call her. Be like, hey, you're on a podcast.
Oh, Lord,
yeah,
no.
no, she wouldn't.
Poor Trudy.
She'd quit. Well, Andy's in Florida.
What's he doing?
You know, fishing or something. Who knows? Being Boturney.
That's fine.
But anyway, so yeah, it was an airport thing. Loved it. So let us know your favorite gift. We'll put it up. 502-709-8778. We'll put up on the Facebook page. You can let us know your favorite gift of all time for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Again, on the Santa Claus, it was what's his name's Oscar Mayer weenie whistle.
Yep. I do remember getting a Cabbage Patch Kid.
A Cabbage Patch Kid.
Yep.
Those were good gifts.
Yep.
What else did I mean? What else did we?
I feel like in our day, the Garbage Pail Kids were a
I
thing.
used to get regular Nintendo games. RBI Baseball 91.
Yeah. Did you get a Game Boy?
I had a Game Boy.
My sister got something one time I was really, really jealous of.
What was it?
She
Yeah,
got,
that's the next gift. What gift were you jealous of?
Yeah.
Ooh.
She got a Casper, the friendly ghost, and
Oh.
it talked and had the string that you pulled.
It
And
was
he
all
went,
that.
He did what now?
He'd go boo.
The first one was actually really good.
Yeah, it was. It was really good.
So I love that gift.
Yeah. So, yeah, 502-709-8778. Let us know your favorite gift.
Do you have a gift you were jealous of?
I don't know.
I mean,
I'm not a jealous type. What?
you can be.
When?
You got jealous
When?
when I said Billy did a good job putting the lights up on the house?
I didn't get jealous of the fact he did it. It was more the fact that you all made such a big deal about his and mine didn't get anything.
I make a big deal about your lights
No,
on the
you
house.
don't. You walk out there and go, and walk back in.
Theirs always look good.
So you just take it for granted.
Every time when I drive home, I'm like, this is so pretty.
What are you going to do next year on December 16th when there's no lights?
Why?
So put them up.
It's beautiful. Y'all's
That's
house is very pretty
terrible.
in the subdivision. It's
Thank
one
you.
of the prettiest. Mhm.
Yeah, we want all white. I want all blue,
Ooh,
but she wants
I
white.
love that one time. I did that one time.
I would love all blue lights just because it has a different feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
But no, Kayla's got to have white lights with red ribbons and all the things that go along with it.
And a wreath
And the wreath.
that lights up white.
Mm-hmm.
And a Christmas tree that lights up white.
So sterile. Just like our walls, white. It's like living in a hospital.
Everything here is white.
Mm-hmm.
It's cream.
Prison wall
actually.
gray.
It's a warm white.
That's not warm.
Yeah, it is.
It keeps it cold. It's almost as white as the baseboards.
I'm waiting on you to decorate it.
I'm not decorating. No,
Whatever.
not happening. Zero chance that's happening.
I'm not either.
We're going to Gatlinburg. Y'all excited about that?
I am.
I'm very excited.
What do you what do you want to do in Gatlinburg besides sit in the cabin and play these games that you two think you've come up with? It
play
all.
these games.
Oh, no. I know what I want to do.
I want to shoot a whole bunch of moonshine
Well, I do want to do that.
and somebody else drive for a change.
Jaden reminded me the other night what I wanted to do. I forgot.
What's that?
What?
He said, Nana, you want to go to Fanny Farco and you want to play the Wizard machine, that Wizard of Oz machine,
Yes.
and collect all the cards.
Yes.
That's what I'm going to do.
That's fun.
Yep.
Yep.
That's going to be my
I'm gonna,
goal.
you know what? I'm gonna make an extra cash on some crypto, and maybe I'll go down to Fanny Farkle.
We are going to Fanny Farkle. The amount of money we dropped in there the last time we went,
It wasn't that much.
Jay,
Okay.
we did.
I got a boo boo. A boo. That's where a boo comes
We
from.
paid about $350
We
for
didn't.
that.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
Nobody's listening to that.
Yes,
I
we
promise
did.
you, it was
You
not
got
that
that?
much. It was not.
Well, the question is, do we like that one the best, or do I like the arcade in the Islander?
That one's pretty
No,
good.
I don't like. I tell
Fanny
you,
Farkle's is
the arcade
old-fashioned.
that's the best is down there in Myrtle Beach.
Oh, well, yeah.
That
Great
had them
arcade.
baseball games. Remember that?
They
That's a
still
great
do.
arcade.
Someone told me they
That
still
was
have 'em.
fun. That was a fun place
Yes.
down in Myrtle Beach,
Yes.
South Carolina.
Yeah, it was kind of a dive, but it was great.
That was
Those
fun.
baseball games. On
And
the
that was
wall.
a good trip because we kept going to dive restaurants.
That was not necessarily a great trip.
Well, I mean, considering what we dealt with, but
Yes.
from a food perspective,
It was a good trip.
it was a good trip on
Food-wise.
because we went to dives.
We did. It was good. It was good. It was heartbreaking for
Right.
me
Yeah.
because people are going to say on this cast why. Well, because my sister passed away.
Right
On
when
our
we
way
got
there.
there.
Yeah.
We got there. But other than
That's when Jaden got stuck in the seatbelt.
Oh my God, it was such a weird ride. That's got to be the weirdest
It was a
ride
strange.
to a trip we've
It
ever
was.
had. Olivia started her period, so we had to stop.
Breaking news.
Well, I'm just saying, we were going down the road. She started her period, so we had to stop and get the stuff and do all the things. And then we get a little bit further down the road, and who knows where, North Carolina or somewhere.
I don't know where it was.
We were in some backwoods. I mean,
Found an exit.
it was kind of scary.
It
And
was dark.
I'm from the
boonies.
boonies. Like, it was terrifying. Jaden gets stuck in his seatbelt in the very back. I don't even know how we got him out of it. I mean, it was cutting off his circulation.
It was wild. I thought I was going to cut the
I
seat
don't
out of
even
the
know.
car because he had got it spun around. He laid down, moved over. I mean, it was stuck.
He was so stuck in that
Yeah,
seatbelt.
it probably took us 30 minutes
He
to get
was
him out.
little too. He wasn't that old.
And so then we get
Little.
back on the road and start going again. And I think that's when you called us and said that Teresa had passed away. That
Yeah.
Sandra found her. And
We
I
just
was
ready to turn around.
like, what is happening? I mean, it was really wild.
Yeah.
That was.
Maddie got gum stuck in her hair.
Was that where we were?
I'm pretty sure it's where we were. Everybody says
I think that
no,
was
but we
Panama
were in
City
that.
Beach.
That's Panama.
That was
that-
Panama City Beach.
Okay, that's fine.
But anyway,
Y'all can be wrong.
I think we rode in silence
Y'all can be
the
wrong.
whole
Do
rest
your
of the
thing.
way.
You can be wrong. Do your thing.
Yeah, but back to that, the arcade was fun because it had
Yes.
the old baseball games, and we
That's it.
played those forever. And it did have the greasy burger dives, and it has those restaurants friendly. Those are really good.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Maybe we should go back.
Oh, I'd love to go back. I
We
think it'd
should
be
go
really,
back.
really cool.
Yeah.
I
if we went back.
like Myrtle Beach. Went for a long time, Jay, when you
It
were
was
little.
cold though. Remember, we couldn't.
It's
really
'cause
get
it was
in the cold.
October. You can't go
We need to
in-
go in the dead of
Gotta go
summer
in the
because
summer.
Yep.
June. We used to go the second week in June every year.
and it was warm.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we stayed in the beach house when Jay
Yep.
was little.
Yep. Don't forget to make sure you check our website, lifeonshuffle.org. We got a couple blog posts that we put up there. You can check those things. I got another blog post coming this week.
I have not read any of those.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Thank you
No,
so
were
much.
Really doing that.
Thank you. We
Well,
really.
I can tell you something else if anybody's listening, 55 and over.
Ooh.
George Ross has a thing called Finishing Well. You can go to finishingwell.com, and he does a devotional thing once a week, and it's great. It's really good.
Good
Just gotta
pastor,
put-
George Ross. Shout out to George.
We had our
FinishingWell.com.
We had a Finishing Well thing at the Grand last Tuesday night, and it was packed, and it was great.
That's
So-
awesome.
But anybody, obviously, you all could read those devotionals.
Yeah, anybody can definitely read them.
Right.
But
You'd
yeah,
enjoy them because every week he puts one out. I think it comes out every Monday morning.
yep. I think this week what I'm going to do for a preview, if anybody wants to know, and I don't even know if anybody's reading them, and obviously my wife's not, so it's not going very far. But lifeonshuffle.org, I think my blog post this week, I'm going to talk a little bit about, men and their struggles with the things on the internet that they can look up. You can read between the lines, and how are they at a disadvantage more now than they ever were
Yeah,
because of how accessible it is.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, things you're not supposed to look at on the internet.
Oh yeah.
Websites and things of that nature. And
Yeah.
and are they at more of a disadvantage now than they've ever been?
Because they know it's right there.
You know,
Well,
right there at the
it's
taking.
not even just on your website. It's on Netflix. I
Everywhere.
mean, I had to turn off that show 1923, and they're advertising the heck out of it after Yellowstone. And
Yeah.
I'm going to warn everybody, you're going to like the first 6 episodes. And ladies, when you get to episode 7,
Yeah.
you're going to wish you hadn't.
So again, that so it's like if some guys at a disadvantage who with addictive personalities, how quick it can
Just
get them if they're
turn.
not careful.
Yeah. I mean, it
so-
turned to soft porn. I'm going to tell you.
So we got to really watch that stuff. So hopefully we get that on the blog and things like that. We do have a joke. This comes in from one of our listeners. So Dave, if you're out there, I really like this one. This is a good Christmas joke. Here you go. Why was E the only letter that received a gift from Santa?
Who?
Why was E the only letter that received a gift from Santa?
I don't know.
Because
I'll give everybody just a second.
you said why.
Why was E the
Is
only
it
letter?
Y as in WHY or as the letter
WHY. Why, the word, was E the only letter to receive a gift from Santa? Because all the other letters were not E.
I like it.
That's a really good joke for Dave Roman right there,
I like
folks.
it. Thanks for sending
All the
that
other
in,
letters were
Dave.
naughty. There you are
Good.
for that. That's
That's
really
good.
good. So we really appreciate that. I hope everybody is getting ready for Christmas. It's coming. Watch our YouTube. Subscribe to that. If we get to 50, we can go live. We're trying to do everything we can. Sometimes we get busy. I know we missed 2 or 3 days. It's fun. Tina, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Kayla, it's fun as always. You're always good. We'll study some more on Orville and Wilbur Wright to learn what they did.
I
Maybe
need to take her up to the museum.
she can do a book report.
I'm not.
We'll do a book report on Orville and Wilbur Wright and all the fun things with that,
Oh.
right? Kentucky beat Louisville. Yay, yay, yay. That's always really, really good as well for all my
We're
fans.
gonna bring that up.
Have to bring it up. Louisville goes down to Kentucky again in
So-
basketball. 14 out of the last 17 games, Kentucky's been victorious.
There's hope in Pope, Jay.
We'll see.
What are you talking about?
We will see. We'll see. We'll see. We should have beat Louisville by 30, only beat them by
Dude.
7, 8, 9, whatever it was. So we'll see about that. Taco Bell is still terrible. It's not good, contrary to what Erica thinks. And on top of that, we really appreciate everybody coming out. We'll try to get back on here tonight. Kayla, go wrap some Christmas presents, or at least do something. This has been Life on Shuffle.